Ace in the Hole. This saying was made famous in our family by Uncle Dave. He uses it every time he gets a cornhole and beanbags, just to annoy me. I will talk to you about his life, the adventures we have shared together, and what he has taught me throughout my life. Dave's a country boy. He was born in Montana and grew up there until he was about 12 years old. He owned over 20 different horses throughout his lifetime, well, in Montana. And he also picked up a special skill, being able to rope a cattle in less than 15 seconds, which I think is pretty impressive. Dave works at the trucking company in St. Cloud. He works with the parts of trucks and stuff, and he conducts inventory on them every year. And he also makes repairs on the trucks if it needs them. Dave also enjoys craftsmanship. He enjoys working with his hands and building stuff. He recently helped build my cabin about 3 years ago. He also helped remodel his own cabin. And he also builds like furniture and kitchen tables for us as like gifts for holidays and stuff. So now I've heard more about about Dave. I'll now tell you about some of the adventures that we have shared together. We go to our cabin almost every weekend in the summer. So we go on lots of pontoon rides. We play beanbags a lot. And this last summer, we recently joined a beanbag tournament in St. Rosa, which is it's a small town, about 40 people. It's about 10 minutes away from my cabin on Big Birch. And we entered, it's about 30 teams that were in there. We won. I was pretty impressed, because I didn't think we were that good. This last summer, we also went to South Dakota. We visited Mount Rushmore, and Dave and my favorite part was riding horses. For him, it was kind of cool because he got back to his roots from Montana and stuff. For me, it was cool because it's the first time for me ever to ride a horse. It was kind of intimidating at first because they were like 5 times the size of you, but I got comfortable after a while. These last 2 summers, we also went on canoe trips. The first canoe trip we went on, I think, it was about 10 minutes into the trip, and we took the canoe over. And it was in the fall, so it was about 40 degrees water. It's pretty cold. Never going to do a canoe trip in the fall again. Second canoe trip, we forgot our lunch halfway through the trip, and it was like there was a storm that night. Well, no, there was going to be a storm that morning, so we decided not to eat, to go early. So it took us about 5 hours for the canoe trip to and eat until like 7 a.m. to like 2. So now I've heard about some of the adventures that we have shared together, and I'll talk to you about some of the things that Dave has taught me throughout my life. Dave has taught me some life lessons. He's taught me to never take anything for granted, and to always be true to yourself, and to not let anybody tell you how you should do things. Dave has taught me how to troll. Trolling is kind of like bobber fishing, except the boat's moving, and the line doesn't stay afloat on the water. It goes down in the deep parts of the water, and it's easier to catch northern walleye that way. Dave also has taught me how to play beanbags. He's taught me the variety of strategies that are used in the game, and also the variety of rules. So to summarize, Dave is an interesting person. We have had many interesting adventures together, and he has taught me about many things about life and about a fun game. So my uncle's favorite thing to say after getting a cornhole, this speech is an ace in the hole.